Yo guys, Ghost here, and today I've got some more details on the upcoming Command & Conquer Remaster. Command & Conquer came out in 1995 and became the start of a long list of RTS or real-time strategy games. Definitely a childhood game for me and the first RTS I ever played, so I really cannot wait for this remaster. A few months ago we had the first gameplay reveal, which also showed us that the original source code of the game was going to be used, and that Petroglyph Games, who are creating the game, really wanted to stay true to the original feel. After all, it is a remaster and not a remake. So since that day, a lot of people have been wondering, how are they going to tackle the FMV or full motion videos? So back in 1995, when the original was created, CGI graphics at the time were not really that great looking, and complex and convincing character animations, like mouths moving as if they're speaking, were hard to achieve. Motion capture had only just come about the year before, and was only being used in fighting games by companies like Sega. So Westwood Studios decided to go with full motion video cinematics, essentially having real-life actors and actresses perform in front of a green screen and then doing the backgrounds with CGI. Now, you would be forgiven for thinking that Westwood hired a bunch of professionals to fulfill this purpose, but a lot of these performing roles were actually filled with members of Westwood Studios, of which the most well-known is probably Joseph Kuchen for his portrayal of prophetic leader of the Brotherhood of Nod, Kane. Although they also hired Kia Hunzinger, the secretary for Westwood Studios at the time, to be the in-game announcer. In any case, just like the rest of the game, over time these FMVs have become a part of video game history, and it just wouldn't be a true remaster if they were reshot with new performers or new voice lines. So recently, the producer for the remaster, Jim Vasella, posted an unlisted video on Reddit detailing his search for the original FMV tapes in the hopes of finding the raw unprocessed footage in order to create some much higher resolution, better quality versions of them. I'll link that video down below if you guys want to hear his full story, but long story short, most of the original footage has been lost over the past 25 years, and the only tapes that were found essentially just contain copies of the FMVs that we see in the original game. So what they've done is created an AI algorithm that upscales the cinematics in terms of resolution. They've increased the FPS from 15 to 30, and they've had the sound director Frank Klepacki run over all the audio and clean them up. So here's a quick before and after example of that.
Commander?
The last transmission?
Oh, 900 hours. Since then, nothing.
Perhaps Einstein escaped?
Too much to hope for, General. He would have contacted us by now. This is classified.
I know.
I sent for her.
General von Essling, she is a civilian.
That's why I don't get killed.
Commander, this is Tanya Adams, a professional volunteer. She will work with you on this mission. Somewhere inside this research center, the Soviets hold Albert Einstein. We need him back, immediately. Get Tanya inside, so she can get Einstein out. Once you have located him, bring him back to your drop-off point for immediate evacuation. Be careful. The base is heavily fortified, but not invincible.
Their weakness is power. Black out the base and nothing will stop you. Good luck.
So overall they look a lot less blocky and more smooth, much less noise in the background, both visually and audially. Of course they're nothing compared to modern day cinematics, but personally I really like the old school charm of them. Now there is a bit of a silver lining here. While searching for the original tapes, they accidentally came across a bunch of B-roll footage, so outtakes and rehearsals from when they were originally recording the cinematics back in 1995, and essentially hidden footage that the public has never seen. So they've implemented a new feature called the bonus gallery, which will include all 4 hours of this B-roll footage and behind the scenes content. And each time you complete a mission, you'll unlock one of these pieces of media in the gallery. Pretty sweet. Just before I go, I wanted to show you guys this screenshot, our first look at how the Red Alert remaster is shaping up. Pity it's not a video, but hopefully we'll get to see more soon. So far we haven't heard a release date for the remaster, and I believe the game is still in its alpha, but personally I'm just hoping it'll be out sometime this year. That's okay though, I'll have the upcoming Final Fantasy VII Remake to tide me over until then. That's it for today guys, thank you for watching, have a good day, and I'll see you next time.